What's up YouTube, and welcome back into the next episode of the Arachnids playthrough. We're playing on the new Overlord DLC on Stellaris. We don't currently have any modifications. It's just a base game, but we're just checking out basically the new DLC here. So it's been a while since we have played this one. I've been concentrating on my Romulan playthrough at the moment in the anticipation of a brand new patch coming out very soon. So I wanted to get as many of those done as possible. But I thought we could squeeze in, a quick episode here of the Arachnids just to keep a foot in, basically, and so we know what's going on. And because of that, because it's been a while, I've kind of forgot where we were and what we were doing. So I've had to go back and look at the last episode myself. And we were waiting for the clock to tick down here so we could go to war against the Gilded Swords. And we do have a bit of a fleet. I can see that we're building up here. We have things we might need to sort on our planets. One of them is, of course, the governor here. Governor Brainbug Bobby Ray has suggested that we put down some research centres on our capital, and you are spot on. So we're going to put 2 down to start with there. There are some bugs here which have got no jobs, and so they're going to automatically come over to Clendathu and work those jobs for us. So that's going to be good. They're going to be like scientists, little researcher bugs and all that good jazz. It's going to help our research out. We need that desperately. So we're going to keep putting down research centres where we can for the time being. So I'm just going to look through and have a look. So our fleets are here. They're looking okay. This one's looking quite good. We have our armies. So I'm not going to build too much more of an army right now. We're going to have to just build up the economy, which we will do. But what I want to do to start this episode is what I did in the Romulan playthrough, and that's have a little look at our ship designer. Now I've noticed in the base game here you don't really get that much tech towards new ships, like at a very fast pace. Anyway, it seems to be quite slow. So why don't we try to improve what we have? And I know some of you have said that before, but I'm so used to the mod, and honestly guys, you get like a new ship every like 5 minutes, and if you was to just keep on ship designing on the mods, you wouldn't ever be off that page. But on here, I do admit you do get a little bit more time to mess around with your ships. So let's have a look at the destroyer. Why not? We're going to do a ship each episode until we've caught up with everything, basically, and then as we get new ones, we'll do them together. So okay, here we are. It's a little bit different to Star Trek New Horizons, but we're going to look first. The gunship bow, the picket ship, or the artillery. Interesting. One large. I'm going to go with the gunship because it kind of gives you a little bit of this and that. So we're going to keep the gunship. Interceptor. The pickets. No, I don't like the P ones there. Or the gunship. 1 medium. 2 smalls. I like the 2 smalls, so we're going to keep that same. I'm quite happy with how that is. We've got this auto-generate off, so we can save it. We'll call it the refit, like we did in my Romulan playthrough. So let's start with the weapons here. We want 1 medium one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look here at the medium ones, and I'm going to see here that we have damage 33 to 88 and average damage at 11.83. Great accuracy on this thing. Tracking not so much, but it's okay, and a good range. And it does 50% more armor damage, so we need something to get through the shields first before we can get to the armor. But this one I think I'm going to have it, because once we do get through the shields, we're going to need something to hit that armor hard, right? Let's move on to the small, and we want to look at something that's going to take out the shields now, I guess, because it's not all about just dumping on the heaviest damage dealing weapons. You can't just do that. So as you can see, we need some shield damage. So let's have a look, see what does shield damage here. That one doesn't. The disruptor. That one doesn't. It does shield penetration and then gets straight through to the armor. Could be quite good though. Railgun does shield damage. Okay, perfect. So that's between 8 and 27. You don't do the shield damage, and you do 100% shield damage between 10 and 27. 3.46. 100% shield damage sounds good to me. So what have we got? We got armor damage and shield damage now. Is there another one? Is there like hull damage? Yeah, this one, hull damage. That's up to 22 though. Is there another one that's more shield damage? Could put in another shield damage. I mean, no, I don't really want that one. part armor damage there. That one's good. Quite like that one. The plasma thrower. A nice bit of armor damage there and hull damage. So once the shields are down, this one could be quite useful. So looking over here, we can put down the same thing. So I might put another plasma disruptor there. And maybe an energy siphon. Yeah, that looks good to me. I think that looks okay. So we got shield damage, shield damage. This will go for the armor. That will go for the armor and the hull. That will go for the armor and the hull. Maybe. How many shield damage is there? There's one shield damage. I like the shield damage. Maybe we could change you for another one of those. That did pop the damage up quite nicely, actually. Armor damage. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so shield damage. And then, yeah, and you can see them just get implemented here on the ship, which is really cool. So down here, we're going to have to keep this reactor, obviously. All of this looks like it should be pretty good. What do we got here? Tracking, ship fire rate as well. Ship fire rate and chance to hit, and the ship fire rate and the weapons. Well, that's more for the artillery. Quite like the picket one, actually, out of those two. That's fine. So looking at this, we're going to want shields. A lot of shields, I reckon. So let's go with all of those. And then some... It's all the small ones, so more armor points and more hull points. Maybe one of those, and then one of those. Over here, we can't really do much because I would like to have something, but it costs... Oh, this one doesn't cost any power. As you can see, that one does. Usage is 20. The afterburners would be good to make our ships faster. I remember that's what I wanted to do. The reactor will just give us power here. And that's power usage 10. We were just off that, so we're going to go with the regenerative, I think. So that's nice. And we're going to call it... Hang on a minute. There we go. The refit, all right? That's just a good old name for it. So I'm quite happy with that. I mean, the damage is considerably upped, I guess, and so is everything. So let's save that. And we've got the refit here. So if we have a little compare. All right, so this is the normal one here. I'm going to start with the hull points. 800, 910, armor 85, back. Okay, the armor's better on this one. We did lose a bit of armor. Shields 340, it should be about the same. Yep. Evasion 39, evasion just slightly off, but we've gone for a little bit less speed here, but we have definitely upped the damage here as well, and I think they would be a better ship all around. What we've lost is literally nothing compared to all the damage that we've picked up there. So we're going to look at integrating those into the fleet. So if we pop over here and go to our destroyers, let's get them back down to 17. And then let's stop the construction of the destroyers here, because I really would like the new ones. How do we do that? We go here, the destroyer refits. Let's go with 10 destroyer refits for today. Well, do we want that many? Maybe let's just put 5 in, because I might do the cruiser and have room for others as well. Okay, so let's go for the merciless swarm here. Destroyers. I'm not going to get much out of these ones, but we might get a few in there. Just go for 5. And then the pitless. Is that what it is? What is this one? It is the pitiless swarm. Okay, well, wow, you're already maxed out on those destroyers, but it wouldn't hurt to put a couple of refits in there just to fill it out. There we go, we can get 5. So I guess we'll go for the thundering swarm here and reinforce that with those new destroyers. So anyway, I hope you liked that, guys. We're going to be doing that with each new ship design we get, because there's such a gap between the ships, which is great. I really like that we might as well. So yeah, if we can change it up, or you think of a better design, then let me know in the comments. You know, maybe the next episode we're going to look at the Corvette. So maybe you guys might have an idea about this. We're not going to change it in today's episode, because I feel like just one each episode is enough. And it kind of keeps it fun and keeps it short. So, you know what I mean? If we were going to spend a whole episode on it, I think it would just get quite boring. But each episode, we're going to be doing that until we've sorted them all out. And the defense platform, why not? So let's, I guess, let's get into things here. Let's push play. Right, relic, we don't really need it right now, so let's just get rid of that. We have maxed out influence, of course. So we want to start building up ready to take on the Gilded Swords, don't we? So it's a little bit of a get back into it type of episode, if you know what I mean. We'll just kind of see what happens. All right, so we have some confidence waivers here, the United Citizen Federation. And remember, guys, these are the ones that are like our long-term enemies here. So at one point we're going to, you know, really give it to them if we can anyway. Hopefully, well, they will be nice and powerful for us, but hopefully we'll be just as powerful when the time comes. But the risks are too great. This is us spying on them. Let's cut them loose for now. We can do some upgrading, actually. Should we do that? We might as well. So do we have a fleet up top? We do, because of these guys, right? And who is in charge up here? We have Scarabaeus. All right, cool. And yeah, it's you that's upgrading here. That's fine. We really want to try and hit the tech as much as possible as well. And what's going on here? You guys are never going to be able to get that done there, that hostile fleet prism. An alien entity identified. Oh, it's one of these tubular alien things. We will study it. The safety of our people must come first. Let's study it, I think, and see what happens. What one is it? There's some here that I wouldn't mind doing, actually. So let's do that, and let's do that. I suppose that was it, was it? Those two. Right, we have done some technology. Fleet command limit plus 20. That's really good. You know, our naval cap is coming up quite a bit. Edict funds, though, could be really good as well. Naval capacity from soldiers. We could just get that one out the way. I do quite like the idea of the edict funds and the network dominance. Yeah, let's go with that. How are we looking here at the moment anyway? 25 months. And we're just doing this one as well at the moment. The scientists look pretty good. Nice. Right, so let's just have a little look for our planets here. We do have some upgrades. Governing ethics shift. So let's just upgrade that. Everything else seems to be okay, though. I mean, once these research stations have been built here, this unemployment should sort itself out. Now, we could use a few alloys to get some star bases done, but I think I'm going to save up for the fleet. If we're going to be engaging... Ooh, there's a bit of space here that's disappeared from their control. It would be nice to grab that when we can, wouldn't it? Go from there, but obviously they are equivalent, and because they're Grand Admiral, they're just going to have so many more alloys. They just push that reinforce button and boom, all fleets are called up to full strength, which is quite annoying, but there's not a lot else we can do about it. Just looking through. Okay, we have gates as well, we have wormholes, we have a planet here. Is that being dealt with, that planet? I mean, we are going mega wide in this playthrough, so I guess we might as well go. If we see a world, colonize it, I think. You know? Yeah, we will want to get the terraforming techs, which would help out. We can go back and do that as well. It would just cause a bit of unhappiness for a while, but I think it's still worth it. I think it's still worth putting down sticks on planets now and just getting them established. So yeah, let's just continue trying to get as many planets as possible. That's what I say. We have devoured the ones down here, and we are nearly able to go to war with them. Right, so that's fascinating, and it's actually given us 5% evasion. Quite like that. So you will go back now to your technologies, right? And that was you. Yeah, that's I remember doing that one, the experimental subspace navigation. Yeah, okay. I think I might speed it up a little bit as well, guys, and see what comes of that. There's still a bit of unemployment here. We did put another one down, didn't we? We could upgrade them as well. That would give it... Oh, hang on, no.
Special project is complete.
If there's anything I want to upgrade, though, it would be those, but we don't have the exotic gases, but we will get it soon. Alright, so despite extensive research, the enigmatic cache and its origins are still shrouded in mystery. Intriguing, but we have gained a lot of engineering research from that, so, you know, I'm kind of happy with that. So the Gilded Swords are reclaiming some of this territory here with their construction ship, as you can see. That's fine. What I want to do is go to war with them and put all of our fleets just here on this starbase and let them come at us. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they really do. But we need to see. Let's have another look. When is that going to happen? 2303. So we're going to try and just beat our way towards that. as quickly as possible. Look at the whole galaxy here. Wow. So United Federation of Planets, we are doing espionage. They are very strong though. We're not really going to get anywhere on it, are we? Because we're not focusing on that type of thing. Imagine spy bugs. It just doesn't make sense. It would make sense for them to spy on us, but I just can't see us getting anywhere with our spies. And I'm not really concentrating on that type of gameplay. I see the Ganvius Collective here has kind of expanded over this way a little bit. So that's good. Over here as well. They're filling out quite nicely. The Betrayed over here. They're allies with these guys. We've got the Gox. What else do we have? The old ones over here. Yeah, quite a lot. Quite a lot. I'm not sure if the skinnies are still a thing. The critters. They're funny. So we'll have to keep an eye out for all of those. But yeah, it's all starting to fill out quite nice. It's huge, huge galaxy. Huge galaxy. Scientist has leveled up. Well done. We have a target of Castus Belli. Right, I think we need to probably put down some more science buildings here. Research labs. Might as well put another one down. Let's just see what else we can do here as well. That'll be okay for now. We do need to up our alloys. That's something we're going to need to look at. There we go. Foundry drone output. That will definitely help. Planetary build speed. No. Fusion missiles. Destroyer hull points. Cruiser hull points. Synthetic crystal plants could be good. Basic strike craft and planetary defense hangars and a hangar bay. Plasma thrusters. These seem like they could be handy. But what about these? I think the destroyer hull points could be good. Make them a bit tougher. Let's really concentrate on our fleet as much as we possibly can. The code breaking would be useful, but we're really not that type of empire, are we? I mean, the planetary supercomputer. Planet limit 1. Yeah, I mean, I quite like the idea of that, if I'm honest. Sounds good to me. Right, so, I mean, you should be... It says here you automatically migrate to other planets that have jobs, so, I mean, come on over to Klendathu, man. Make it a thing. I mean, do you really want me to put something down on here? The old ones awaken the psionic abilities. All right. So what do we want to look at here? What? I mean, this is always going to be industrial, isn't it? Everything is industrial because we're subterranean. So of course, we get the big buffs. Thank you in the comments for reminding me about that. Moat harvesting traps. Let's put them down because it's only 1 planet limit on those ones. So it makes sense. I suppose that would do for that for a minute. We do have the ability to put 1 more starbase down, but I don't know if I want to do it yet. But I might look through them all just to see what's happening. I mean, we could upgrade the Klendathu one. Could be a thing. Right, you're lovely. I mean, what a starbase you are. Hydroponics Bay. We don't need the Naval Logistics Office there, do we? Because it requires an anchorage. So we could change that. Would a listening post be able to see through here? Or does it have to connect? Because that could be quite handy having a listening post up on this one then at least. But what would be handy here? Nothing out of all of those, and it's just costing us. I might just dismantle for now. Let's see what we can do here. Target uplink. I mean, they're all right. That's fine. Listening post would be good, but I can't really sacrifice any of those other starbase modules, if I'm honest. Alright, so it's time to put both of our fleets up here, I think. Let's add some to this one. There's quite a lot of alloys there used for that. Yeah, let's bring them over here then for now. And I'm going to go to war. I think that's what I want to do. Before they grow anymore, they probably are. No, they're still equivalent. So we can go to war. Are they in any type of coalition? They are. They're with the Brazilian cartel. That could be a bit of a problem. They're pathetic, so not really. So, yeah, I think I want to go for it. Let's declare war. Obviously, the hunger war. We are hungry. Let's just see what happens. This is what the game is all about. Having a bit of fun and going for it. So we're going to have both of you up here while you reinforce. We do have another fleet up there, which is our stronger one, but I'd rather have 1 strong one up there and 2 down here. Don't forget, 2 of them added together is going to make a decent sized fleet, and they're going to be there at the starbase. Speaking of, let's take them off aggressive. And let's just keep on reinforcing what we can. Every time we get some alloys. Alright, so they have got an 8k fleet, but don't forget, our starbase hopefully is pretty good. It's like 5k. Which starbase is that? That's all the way up here, isn't it? This one, I wouldn't mind putting another battery and missile battery there, actually. Is this one fully operational? It is. It's how I like it. Good. Alright. And we do need their food. We need to eat them because we're starving right now. I can't really sell any of this stuff because we're not making much of it. Let's have a look at our edicts. We are stacked right out. We're actually using one unity. Is there something fleet supremacy that we're using right now? Ship build speed, starting experience, and the upkeep has gone up because of it. Fortify the border, starbase upgrade speed. That would be more energy, but that's loads. The other one we could do is map the stars, survey speed. How are we looking at the other stuff like moats and things like that? I mean, volatile moats is up to 7, so we could do land clearance. That not really, is it? Or there's nothing that's going to help us out right now. Edicts are a little bit meh at the moment, aren't they? I don't know what they get like when they're, you're a bit further on in the game, but right now I'm not really impressed with edicts. The critters have given us some abuse. Are you in great physical pain? Or is that your thinking expression? I mean, you wait till we eat you. You guys are going to be toasty. You're going to be nice little kebabs, I think. We're going to make little kebabs out of you. Reinforcements in transit, perfect. And this 8k fleet is on its way. Are you going to jump straight to us then? Because if you do, then I wouldn't mind putting you kind of behind the starbase. Depends on what they do here. Or are they kind of holding out, thinking that we're going to be attacking them? I'm not sure, but I would love for them to come on over. You know? I mean, it might be worth bringing my other fleet down just in case. If I could gamble and think that they're not going to be attacked from the north, I might bring them down to help. I mean, we could push on if we did that. We could. Reinforcements are in transit, so that's good. It's going to up this fleet quite nicely. But I think we could take that out with both of those, even if they engage without the starbase. That would definitely hurt them. Right, we're colonizing there. We did put something down here, didn't we? Yeah, the moat harvesting trap. Well, let's just put down some more. Do we want alloys? I think I want minerals, as well. So where's the world that we started putting minerals on? But then again, this one does need some as well. So let's do that. Yeah, we were looking for the mining building, weren't we? Because we need to get the tech for that, basically. Which hopefully will turn up soon. We're now down to -8. We could do something about food. Do we have like a bread basket? Agri-world here? Yeah, we do. And you've got a farm, right? You don't have the farm there. Is it you that has a farm? Or is it one of those? Is that one? No, that's essential perk. We need to put more of those on, actually. Why? Let me look here. Do we have a nest? What's a nest planet? Yeah, well, these seem to be the agri-worlds right now. Do we not have farms? We do, don't we? Food processing plant. I think that might be good, to have on one of these planets. I think I'm going to go for it. We can have one of them. What are you like? Would it hurt to have one on here as well? Not really. Let's go for it. See what happens. Oh, of course, the energy credits is taking a bit of a hit as well. Generator world. Generator world. Well, let's put some more districts down on that generator world then. Destroyer hull points. Nice. Corvette. Might as well go for the Corvette as well. Let's just get some of these things upped. Right, we have a 7 and a 6k fleet there. They're building up there as well, the Brazilian cartel. Is anyone going to try their luck against this starbase? Or let me guess, they're not that silly. Generator world here. We're going to have to... Can we get rid of any blockers here? No, can't. Oh, is there any other generator worlds? Just those ones that I've already got going. Because the trouble is, we don't have many of these generated districts. to actually use. Until we really get going,
Technology
economy
conceived.
is a problem here, guys. In this game, I am struggling a little bit.
Our construction is complete.
Let me just pause it for a second. Capital buildings, resources, upkeep. We do get more resources, but the upkeep is higher. This is some more edicts. Starbase. Yeah, I'm going to go for the improved production over upkeep costs, I think. It looks like they're going to build up and we're going to be in trouble, I think. If they do a coordinated assault, we do need our reinforcements. They are on the way down. Hopefully we can get there in time before they assault this starbase.
Technology conceived.
Alright, some more technology done here. Let's just give it a pause. We have the supercomputer. Let's have a look. What can we go for now? Research station output plus 10%. I like that, so let's keep upping our research as much as possible, guys. Honestly, we need to do that. So they've got more reinforcements coming here. Looks like they're building up a decent fleet. Oh, nice. What can we go for? Okay, so we were going down this tree where we leader upkeep reduced and synopsis drones produce 2 amenities. What was it leading to? Edict funds plus 50. That would have been good. And stability. All right, so this was a funny old one that we chose. Well, there wasn't much else, was there? Domination, no. Unyielding. That's defense, starbase, but we seem to be attacking more. What does it do for us? Starbase capacity and starbase upgrade speed if we just adopt it. That isn't bad. Could be useful. No. No. I see. Okay. Monthly output, monthly food output, though, is increased. That could be good. There is a problem with food. That could be good as well, actually. This one isn't bad. All our planets gain 1-3 building slots. Resettlement cost is reduced. Adaptability. Pop housing usage over. Let me see. Leader upkeep and then down to the edict funds. And the drones, synopsis drones produce 12 more amenities and stability plus 5. And what was the pop food upkeep? Oh, I see. Okay, so I think I might have been going for food. So I might go for adaptability, then try to hit monthly food output increased by 10%. And the pop housing usage is now minus 10 as well. So I think that might help us out a little bit there. But yeah, they're building it up. We're still waiting on our fleet here. We have got some more alloys we could spend again desperately. So let's try and get some more destroyers or whatever else we have there. They just went mental and went overwhelming. So it's all about the starbase and the fleets hanging out here and seeing who makes the first move, because if they can waste their fleet trying their luck against ours, we can then push on and counter. That's my plan here. Corvette hull points, that's nice. We could go for the hull points again, actually. That doesn't sound bad. Exploit resource crystal mines as well. Was that something we needed? And do we even have that in our territory? I don't suppose it's a bad shout to grab it now in case we get technology, territory that we could use it for. So I might get it out of the way. Let's get it done. I mean, our food did jump up a little bit here, so that's good. It's probably from that tradition we just got. I'm just worried about this, guys. It could be game over. If they manage to smash past this, then who knows what could happen. But we do have a decent sized fleet coming in here. Indeed we do. So let's just keep building up ones like this. Reinforcements are being built. I bet it will be here. Yep, we got a cruiser. We got a couple of cruisers here and some destroyers being built. That's going to make a big difference. It has, look. So let's just keep going. I mean, they're going to flood this area out and really give it to us, aren't they? They're building up for something here. I don't like it. I want them to attack. I like the old AI, you know? Where they used to just attack your star bases willy-nilly. They were much better. Well, they weren't better, were they? But it was easier, put it that way. Well, let's have a look. What can we do here? Is there any special types of buildings here? Max Alien Zoo. Do we have that? We don't have that yet, do we? No, not yet. Planetary supercomputer. requires a hive nexus on a planet. Oh yeah, we're going to grab that. But alright, until then, let's get some minerals. Because the more minerals we have, the more of these we can start putting down. But there's no point putting those down to just run out of minerals, because we need them for building as well. Yeah, so like here, let's go for the supercomputer, right? Planetary supercomputer, you can have one. Does cost a lot of upkeep, but for the science, I'm going for it, especially on our capital. Especially. Generator worlds, you know, we're lacking minerals now. We're a little bit desperate on the whole starbase, upkeep front, and that's probably because I've got my fleet right here. So, I mean, this starbase could really do with... Well, it has one. It has one here. Dock ships there, yeah. I mean, there's nothing... Are we docked here? Let's have a look. Yeah, they are docked. It must be because of the pitiless swarm. Or the pitiless swarm, sorry. Relic available. The passive effects is the army morale and the planet sensor range anyway, but what we could get is extra sublight speed, but for Unity, I don't want to spend. The Gox have given us a insult. Yep, the usual one. That one's boring. We don't want to know about that one anymore. We are over on naval cap. Interesting. So we might need to put down another starbase. That's because that's our gate, so I want to keep that one as it is. What are you guys going to be? I could upgrade these. Yeah, I know it costs us our alloys, but it would make sense because then we'll get some more modules there, some more anchorages. I mean, that's what's costing us as well. So yeah, I might do that. I might buy some more alloys in just a moment and get those going, actually. Right, so we've met up here. So we have a big load of ships here. We could assault them if we really wanted to. We've got, what, 10, 20, 30k versus, what's theirs, 5. I mean, we could do. It could really hurt them. I might do it. It'll bring our fleet capacity down and enable us to build some more destroyers before they get even more reinforcements up there. And the starbase as well. What's the starbase looking like? They've really crowded. It's there, 3.4. Yeah, we can do that. I think we could do that. Do we have more reinforcements? No, I think they're pretty much called up. Oh, I don't know. It's a gamble. It's like playing poker, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get them on aggressive. Let's get a bit of action going here, guys. And we'll come back and, I mean, we'll try to hang on to this starbase maybe. But I don't know if that would be a wise idea, if I'm honest. But we're going to get in there and watch this battle. So we're leaving our starbase. We're losing a lot of energy right now. I can just keep you guys here. Bring you away from the starbase. Okay, attack now as much as you can. Right, they've left the 8A fleet there. That's really good. Attack that starbase now. That worked out quite nicely because they didn't engage the same time with the starbase and the other fleet. Here comes, what is this? Some reinforcements? Or is that our troops? Yeah, these are destroyers that need to hook up with the rest of the fleet. Right, so we've managed to take that. Depends what's coming now. Could be quite scary, but we'll see. We've got this starbase now, which is fine. That does help with the naval capacity, but maybe... Yeah, it's not necessarily anything I want to change into something strong. I might keep it as an anchorage to help with the... We shall see. What is this? Rumors you have heard are true. Alright, so these guys look like they mean business, but we shall see. But I think I might keep this an anchorage just as, like, to support the war. Communications jammer could be good to get in a... Maybe some... Yeah, some docked ships. I don't even know if I want to keep it like that. I don't know. I just want to kind of hit there. I wouldn't mind them getting a big starbase here. Or maybe this one could be quite good. But, you know, they're going to be coming through here, look. And they could come from either way here. So having that and that would be a solid plan. So I don't want to hang around too much here. I might try and take the fight to them a little bit. They are overwhelming. So they've got like fleets down here which they're holding back. If anything, do we want that? It's not the strongest starbase, but you know what? It's nothing. It's tough, all right? I don't know. That's what I'm going to say right now, guys. I just don't know what to do. We've maxed out on the food, funny enough. So I might just sell a little bit. Just to keep the energy coming in. Right, we've already got to think about this. Because what do? Do we move? Do we wait? Let them repair for a second. And then do we move? We move together. We've got 30k together. We could come across here, cut them off there, and hold. Do I want to wait for the repair? No, I want to move fast. Get to the starbase. That will cut them off. We could hold there. I know they could come down here, but I might send a fleet to deal with whatever they got because they're not very strong. But let's get over here and see if we can hold. This one I would turn into a beast. Now, 2k, what is the starbase here? 2.8. I don't think they'd get through it. And if they did, then they're not going to get through that. Who's insulting us now? The Roman Divine Empire. Nobody likes us today. We're living on borrowed time, apparently. That's probably true. A new nest is born. Perfect. Let's have a look. What have we got here, then? Not a lot. That's looking good here, but what we do want is the spawning pool. And I'm going to put a synaptic node down because I do like that it... Is it this one? No, it's not that one, is it? It's the sentinel post. Yeah. Keeps that deviancy down. But we can't afford it anyway right now. So yeah, let's make a dash for this. The only trouble is this one here. I mean, 6.5. Depends what this starbase is, because it might make ships there. That's the problem. Let's cut that one off first and come back for that if we can. If anything, it's going to annoy them, isn't it? Production, good. That's good. Building slots and colony development speed is good. Monthly influence and envoys and meh. Gene modification points. That doesn't sound bad. We could modify our genes a little bit. Yeah, let's go for that. Alright, so we are assaulting this starbase. We have a hyper relay up there. Once we have this one, I'm going to try to max out what we can in terms of... Yeah, I think we need to have like a gun battery and things. Yeah, yeah. Not that one. Let's go for the crew one. I might come back and hit that with our fleet and then get back here again. Just makes sense to get this one gone. I don't see any ships. If we're quick, we can take that out and come back. So we've got quite a strong fleet here. Who's this up here? We've got another starbase being made by the Gilded Swords. We're going to have to knock them all out, I think. Hopefully they are up to the task, the formation of the Galactic Council. So the puppeteers finally reveal themselves. Let's go for that. Yeah, let's try and take out this one here as a group, guys. As a group.
Our construction is complete.
Right, now assault together. We will be obviously adding more ships. Okay, let's do that tech. Crystal mines. Hang on, let me pause. That's good. Cruiser build speed, mining subsidies, and purification plants. That's the one we want. So we can get some of those mining buildings down. Very, very important that we do that. Right, if we can take this one out, we'll swoop round here, pop up here, take this lot, and then, well, I would go for a status quo if they'd allow me to, because then I'm bordering this one, and we can carry on the assault on the Brazilian cartel. Because they were in a defensive war, they engaged in the battle with us. We could go to war with them straight away and leave the Gilded Swords alone. Whoa. Right, we managed to get that. They're going to probably go back to this starbase, so let's get up there because they're going to assault it any second. There we go. Uh-oh. We need you guys to...
Our void hive is under attack.
They're going to take out the starbase, but hopefully we can get in there and, you know, take out that fleet. There we go. Good. We used our hyper relay, did we? Oh, fantastic. Love that. We could use our science ship to sort things out as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to come around here and then around there. And then up there. And then to there. and then back down to there, because then we can just heal them up. And I'm going to keep those two there, the other one's there. So looking good. So what was you? Oh, well, that's sorted out our fleet capacity, hasn't it? We are a lot over though in everything. Right, food, good. Naval logistics, yep. It's just a pity there isn't anything for energy now, isn't there? We'll keep it like that for now. I mean, it's a decent citadel. They're going to have to retake it, so they're going to struggle a little bit with that. Alright, so yeah, I want these two, and then I wouldn't mind status quoing. Do we have any planets that we've taken? There isn't any planets, is there? No, there's not. Which is super, super annoying. Right, science ship, do you want to come and start getting us some of this? Loving these hyper relays, though. They're really cool. Yeah, so one of you is being fixed. Two of you are being fixed. We'll build up the alloys for a minute. I think we'll be okay here with whatever comes our way. We've split these guys up now, which is perfect. You're going to do the business there, aren't you? I like that. I like that a lot. So what do you think? Not a bad little episode, really. Right, been fully repaired there as well. So if we can hold there, it's not a bad spot. Now, of course, we are playing super wide here.
Hive is under attack.
What hive? What?
Technology.
Oh, okay, they're going through that way. They will take that. They will annoy me. But until we get there, which we will do, we're just going to have to carry on as we are. Right, research. 10% on the outposts, research outposts. That's good. Antimatter reactor could be good. Planetary shield generator. Plasma accelerator. Yeah, that's what we want. Want an accelerator. Try and get our ships a little bit quicker. I mean, yeah, you could meet up there. Depends. I mean, where are they going to go from here? One of those, any of these star bases, they're done for. So you take out what you can there.
Is lost.
We've lost that. Okay, whatever. Let's see if we can hit them now. They might retreat. If they go there or there, then they're done for. So it won't take out any of those star bases. So we're going to take it back. You're on 9k. I might get you some reinforcements. We'll see. Just a sec. Let's just check our buildings. So there's no planets here. There's no one to eat in all of that space. Crazy, isn't it? There is a lot to do. I mean, we've got research centers there. We don't have the minerals. What can we sell? Maybe the moats. What can we go up to? 50k here. So if we sell 1,000 moats, we could buy quite a lot there. Maybe sell 500 more just to keep the energy there. So we can now look at building some more stuff. What do you guys think we should build? Try to sort out more of this mess here. Should we look at the generator worlds again? I mean, max out on that. Generator worlds here. We can't get that blocker out of the world. We're going to need another generator world, I think, anyway. Because they're so small in terms of the districts, aren't they? Look. I mean, let's see if we can find a good one. We really can't, guys. I mean, we could stick a generator power plant thing down there. I mean, here, I've sent it into, sorry, what is this one? Yeah, Sentinel. Oh yeah, we need more of those down on them, actually. Spawning planet. I mean, we could do this one. And an energy grid. We could go for that. But let's put more of those down. What are they? These sites that give us 1 unity for each ascension perk. We have one there. We have one there. I think we have one on most of them, but I'm sure there's some we won't, right? Okay, here. They're definitely... What's this? Crystal mines. Oh, let's produce some crystals. Yes, please. That was a good find. The supercomputers as well, definitely. Produces 1 ascension perk, and it doesn't cost really anything like that. So you've got one there. We want one here. It's going to help with Unity a lot. I did in my other playthrough. So let's put them down. I mean, I just think they're great buildings. They really are. Cost most of our minerals, but again, I just feel that it's well worth it. Well worth it, guys. So I think we're going to call that episode there. I think it's going quite well. I mean, they're overwhelming, and we've took it to them. We've managed to grab this. As soon as I can get this gobbled up here, then I might even look into a 4th fleet just to hold here. We'll definitely disband some of these star bases though, and look at putting one here and one here, keeping those two. I'll keep this one because it's just a huge citadel and it's going to be a pain in their butts to try and get back. But this one could go, that one can go. Should be good. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. A little bit of a bonus episode at the moment because, like I said, I'm really concentrating on the Romulan Star Empire. But once that is complete, the Romulan one, we could start up a new one, or we're just like fully concentrate on our Arachnid playthrough here. So yeah, do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out. And it helps everyone else out because the more thumbs up and the more subs I have, the higher up the YouTube algorithm I go and more people get to see these playthroughs and maybe help out some new players. That's the plan. So anyway, guys, take care and bye-bye for now.
Make it so.